Hello survivors, and welcome to We Who Survive. My name is James, and today we are beginning episode 9 of The Hunter here on Vintage Story. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to pick up right where we left off. So to start things out, I did a little cooking because I just got done killing a bunch of chickens and other animals, collected a bunch of berries. I've already got a bunch of veggies ready to go. So I start making some meat stew because this is the main thing I'm storing away from winter, because I have plenty of veggies, but meat's going to be harder to come across. During winter, the animals sort of thin out and they lose their fat and they lose some of their meat. But this is coming along fairly well. I've got a basket and a half now, I guess, at this point, because that basket in the middle is full. So yeah, I got a basket and a half, and this is all fresh. I've ate through all my spoiled batches, thankfully. That was such a mistake, but that's okay. It served its purpose. I was able to eat it short term. So yeah, as you can see, this is a bit of a process that mostly involves time and waiting, which is why I've kept most of the cooking off camera. So I guess I should probably get back to that habit, but it's happening, just so you know. So I figure it's about time to start looking into bows. Honestly, I have a lot of stuff to start looking into, because a lot of it you get so busy and you don't even know stuff exists, or you forget to look into it, or there's these systems that you're just never brought up on and you got to figure them out. So there's two primary bows at the high level. There's the longbow and then there's the recurve bow. The longbow comes with a little bit more durability, but it does like a quarter less damage, 3.75 versus 4. And then the recurve has 30% accuracy bonus instead of 20 like the longbow. So I got really lucky here because I happened to find some bamboo stakes at one of the relics, or whatever the heck they're called. And so I had those bamboo stakes already chilling at home. Otherwise, I have no idea where I would have ever got bamboo. But like a dummy, I think I just crafted it wrong. I think I had to put them like 2 up, and I didn't do that. And I'm just sort of a dummy. So then I wound up trying for the longbow, and the longbow worked. So I wound up making a longbow stave. I could still make a recurve. It's really no big deal. I probably will, actually, the next time I open up the game now. So you have to dry the bow stave, which the bow stave is the primary part of the bow, and I think it's like 168 hours or something it said for this, but all you have to do is store it in a basket. So I'm tucking it into the cellar down here because I got extra baskets, and after a certain length of time I will be able to make a longbow. And I guess I gotta get a recurve stave cooked up now that I realized I'm a dummy in editing. So admittedly, I borderline wasted a lot of my morning. This should have all been like night chores, because these are all things I can safely do inside. But I had some stuff to catch up on. I was sort of trying to big chill, honestly. Some nights when I play, I'm just trying to get stuff done and hang out a little bit. Because there's a lot of little tedious stuff to do, like Crocks. Crocks are never ending. I can never have enough Crocks, because ideally, you're always storing more food. So I made some more Crocks, and I did some other little things along the way. Okay, people, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the day. I've got my food cook, I've got some chores done, got a lot of my little bits and bobs out of the way. So now I gotta figure out what the heck is next. And I honestly don't know, but I gotta start figuring out how I'm gonna prioritize things before winter, because I still feel like I have a lot to do. Okay, well, seeing the shovel and having just done some clay reminds me I'm really low on peat. So I think a good idea might be to go grab a bunch of peat so I'm stockpiled for the winter, so I don't have to head out during the cold and actually find some. The trouble is, I'm so surrounded by peat, I basically marked none of it down. I do mentally know where a little bit is, and I have a few of the farther peats marked, But like I'm literally surrounded by peat, so I have not marked them because I'm like, oh, I remember exactly where that's at, and I didn't want to have my map just filled with peat markers by my house. But that hasn't quite worked out, so I gotta find some peat, and then it's time to get going. I gotta dig. You boys know what time it is. They don't call me the hunter for nothing. I need more leather. I need more pelts. I need more everything. I want to get another leather run going. I want infinite pelts so I can make armor and clothing. Here's some deer. Let's hunt. Sweet, I just came for some peat and I walk away with 2 dead deer. You really can't beat that, boys. And we're right near the peat anyway, so let's grab some peat now.
Take me home, take me on a ride. I got a good feeling about the colors lighting up your eyes. Take me home, take me to the sky. I got a good feeling. Tell me the only thing you are is mine now. I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling.
Alright, that should do for now. I don't have an infinite amount of peat. I've got a few full stacks and like a partial stack, but whatever. That's close enough. Really, I'm not making clay stuff as much as I was because I've got a few of everything at this point. So still got a few big things to make, which is why I'd like to keep the peat around. It's also good for starting fires if you need it. But I think that'll be a good enough supply for now, and I can always grab some more nearby if I need. Okay, boys, here it comes. Time to start the peat pile. I really need to get an extra like storage house for supplies, but I'll get to that. I promise. I didn't expect this to turn into so many episodes. Holy crap! All right, that's not bad. That's a good start to the peat stack. So I could literally just pull peat off of there and get to clay making. Nice. So day 41 rolls around and I have never really explored the Northeast, so I decided I was going to explore Northeast. It really wasn't too terribly productive. I did find some things such as some mushrooms and a few other odds and ends, but yeah, I don't know. It was mostly a waste of a day. Wow, well, I've never seen these guys before. This isn't terribly far from my base because I came back around and like circled, but it's still quite a ways. I don't know about getting them back home. I'll have to see about that, but I'm not going to murder these animals because these are supposed to be good farming animals. So are pigs, but screw pigs, dude. I'm tired of pigs. They always picked on me in the early game, bro. I'm over them. I will breed them just so I can slaughter them. And then maybe I'll just throw their resources in the water for fun. Ha! I love that the spears skip. That's probably very unrealistic, but I do love it. Alright, come here, piggy. And then we gotta get home, really. More wild vines everywhere. I'm such a caveman, but I really like my house now. I could have built something nice and intricate, but I didn't. And what I did build, while a little caveman stone agey, it's pretty neat. I like it. What do you guys think? Comment down below. What do you think of my house design? I mean, and don't roast me too hard, but please let me know what you think. So later that night, I start refilling the leather barrels because even though we haven't fully finished the second run yet, that third barrel is about done. And I have enough leather to start a second run of leather. So we should be able to get full leather bags out of this by the time the second run is done. And we'll have a full inventory ready to go at that point. Though I did stop and take some time to do some smithing as well. I really needed a new hammer because between crushing all the copper and now all the lime, it's getting very close to destroying. And so while I was there, I decided I would also do a couple of ingot molds just so I have them ready to go and ready to be formed into whatever I want. And after that, it's time to crush up the limestone and get my first barrel ready again. Look, tell me this isn't crazy, boys. We're about to have the second run of leather started before the first run's even finished. And it's so close to finished. Look at that, 4.3 out of 4.5 days. Oh gosh, we are so close. Alright boys, so I've got this rot because I've had some hides rot out. Some that just didn't make it and that I didn't feel like pelting or didn't have the fat to pelt. And I just looked it up, and apparently you use the rot to make compost. I knew there was a reason to keep rot, I just didn't know what it was. And I guess I'm supposed to like start a rot barrel, and then that'll turn it into compost. So let's go place the barrel over by the farm, and we'll see what's up with composting. That's it. Yep, that's it. You can put one full thing, 64 of rot, and then seal it. And there we go. So now we're composting, boys. Alright, and since I'm doing so many frickin' chores already, let's check the charcoal pit. This might be a good day to add to the charcoal pit, but I'm not quite sure where it's at. I think it's almost full again already, because I just keep adding. What the hell? It's straight on my charcoal pit. There's a rift, literally, like, straight on my charcoal pit. Cool, so if I even get close enough to put logs in, I start getting rifted. Alright, I guess the charcoal pit is, like, literally off limits today. It's funny how that happens. I've literally never had that happen before, but a rift is completely stopping me from doing an activity. Okay. Alright folks, I have not done any prospecting and I'm interested in the prospect of starting the Bronze Age. I know some local caves, so I think we'll start by prospecting out some of these. This one usually has drifters, but if it's clear, we're going to take the opportunity, because otherwise I don't know when I'm ever going to get in this cave. Alright, so now I should have enough dirt blocks to get down and back up if some drifters come. Gotta start figuring out my little stairway. It's like we're going down here. What the? Come on, dude. Oh my god. There's already 3 of them? I think I saw 3. Yeah, there's at least 3 of them. 4. Oh my god, dude. I literally just want to hit 3 rocks. What my prospecting pick? You know what? Screw you guys. We're gonna go find a different cave. This cave is cursed. Somewhere over here is my little safe cave. It's a tiny cave, but there's never any drifters, and I honestly doubt there's any. Here it is. I doubt there's anything of value in here. It's too easy, but let's see. This will be my first official prospecting pick used, so. Okay, there's our first sample, and I think I gotta go 3 or 4 blocks. So I'll just go 4 to be safe. What do we get? What do we get? Not a lot of much. Actually, that's not showing very good for anything. I think hematite is actually iron, so even seeing very poor, yeah, that could be something. But I don't know about that. Poor linenite? What is that? That's probably just the frickin' limestone or something. I don't know. I'll have to look these up after the fact. I'll probably look them up while I'm editing, but I don't think it's much of anything, which is about what I expected. Dang it, I guess we'll do this for now since I have an odd amount. Hey, leather. Leather should be done. Oh my gosh, boys. 24 frickin' leathers. Can you believe it? We have 24 leather, and the second round of leather is already starting. I just gotta get the barrels properly prepped, but oh my god, dude. So now we can make bags. You hear all these drifters outside? This is ridiculous. Alright, let's make some bags or whatever, I guess. There it is, boys. The leather backpack, which is 8 leather a pop, so we'll be able to make 3. And they effectively double my inventory space compared to baskets. So this is honestly huge, because there's so much stuff I always have to leave behind. It's so frustrating. Alright, now do I just feel like this is gonna make a mess? Like, why didn't I just... Oh god, okay, here we go, boys. I think I got it figured out. Having items in the basket, you have to like move where they are in the inventory before you take the basket out. I don't know, it's sort of a weird thing. I can barely even explain it, but look at all this freaking inventory space, and we're still missing 1 leather backpack, but we'll be able to make that with the next batch of leather that's on its way. Alright, let's go, you nasties. 1 by 1, please. Single file. Thank you. This is, like a morning chore at this point, and not always. It's just we get stormy weather over here pretty often. We're either completely calm or we're like apocalyptic, I swear. I guess we're medium, if I'm being honest, most often, but it doesn't feel like it. Alright, let's just get away from those boys. Cause I want to check the farm. I think our turnips or whatever, I think those should be done. And then honestly, I guess probably to end this episode, I'm just going to have to leave you with a little bit of a cooking montage because I've got a lot of cooking to do now. So